We had a red sky sunset, and there's a saying about red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor take warning. Well, that's an old saying about possibly what the weather patterns were going to be like back in the sailing days before they had the Weather Channel to tell them what the weather was going to be like. So they had certain things that they thought might help them determine what the weather was going to be like, and there probably is something to the amount of moisture in the air and weather patterns and that sort of thing that could be somewhat determined by the color of the sky in the evening. But that whole idea about sailing and knowing what weather is going to be like and that sort of thing, and learning how to be a good sailor is a great analogy that people use often for life, but you have to kind of understand the whole thing. When we're learning something or learning about ourselves, and we think about what's inside of us and we reflect inside, we call that mindfulness, and that's a very important skill set to train your brain to be able to do. That's to be able to be mindful and thoughtful about the circumstances and how you're reacting to them within. But at the same time, we also have to acknowledge that nature or God impacts us outside of our own ability, or outside of our own ability to control things. So there's both things are going on, and you can't get too overly confident that you'll be able to just change every situation to the way that you want it to be, and at the same time you can't get too paralyzed by the idea that you're just being washed around in rough seas by nature. So a good sailor learns to navigate their ship away from dangerous seas, but they also learn how to navigate dangerous seas. So in life, some storms will hit us and we won't be able to get out of the way of those storms. So we have to prepare ourselves to be able to get through storms, and on the other, and then to also learn from those storms. On the other hand, we also don't always have to sail for completely calm waters. There's a lot in between rough seas that are dangerous and completely calm waters, and every person can choose what's perfect for them at different times in life. Sometimes we want a little bit of challenge, so we want to sail towards rough seas, or at least somewhat rough seas. And other times we want to be in the calm. So those things you have to learn to decide for yourself, but you have to develop your life skills just like a sailor has to develop their sailing skills. I love you.